You're listening to the Chillin' with the Dogs podcast, where we talk sports, mostly football, and a lot about the Browns. Our episodes drop Friday mornings. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. The more we hear from you guys, the better our podcast can be. All right, now let's get into it. Welcome into the Chillin' with the Dogs podcast. I'm your host, Justice, and I'm back again here with my dad. We're going to get into the Bengals game coming up here, and with it being week 1, we're going to go through some of the games that we got, a lot of rivalry games in this first week, and we're also going to talk about the Browns season as a whole and what we kind of predict their record will be and how the division will shake out. But first off, we're going to start with the Cincy game. What are your thoughts on how that'll shake out?
I think the Browns are going to win 31-20.
Yeah?
Yep.
All right, so what makes you think that?
I think Flacco's going to throw for 350 yards. Jerome Ford's going to run for about 130. And it's just going to be a beatdown. The defense is going to eat Joe Burrow for lunch.
All right.
That's how it's going to go.
So I think I have a different view on it.
Mm-hmm.
I think that we're going to win 20-10. Same but different.
You think that the Bengals are only going to score 10 points?
So this is my thought, okay? I was doing a lot of research earlier, kind of looking at the depth charts, watched a little bit of Cincinnati, and Cincinnati's line is...
Oh, they're trash, yeah.
So I see a couple of big matchups, and we can get into all of it, but I think our offense is going to start slow. I think offenses normally start slow. I think that their defense is their main weak point other than their O-line. And so I think we're going to start slow because of us, not necessarily what
Okay, so let me ask you this question, because I heard a stat today. With that same shitty line, Joe Burrow threw for almost 5,000 yards last year.
Yep. They also didn't go against what this Browns defensive line is going to look like.
Well, it doesn't matter. They went against other teams with good defenses.
Yeah.
I mean, they did lose to the Ravens, but I mean...
Yeah, but he's also just going back there and slinging it like he's playing hero ball because they're always trying to catch up on those teams.
Well, I get it, but they did win, their last 5 or 6 games straight last year?
Yeah.
I mean, that was to get into the playoffs. They had to win. So yeah. I just can't see them holding them to 10 points.
Well, I guess that kind of shows how much I like our defense. I think 20-10 is definitely a fan perspective, but I think we're going to hold them. My main key to the game is if you hold them below 15 points, I think we win. If they get 20 or more, I think we lose. The reason I say that is on defense, I think that their secondary is atrocious. And I think that our receivers there have an edge. Or it might be the same. Like, it might be a split.
So everything you're saying, like, their defensive
I can
line,
break it down.
Their defensive line blows. Their secondary blows.
They have good linebackers.
Okay.
No, I know. I'm just...
So if we can't score more than 20 points on that defense, it's going to be a long year. Yeah. I think I'm more high on the offense than what you are.
Well, you probably are, but then there's also, it's the first game. Joe Flacco didn't have a ton of preseason reps. I could see some rust in the first game.
He got all the reps with the ones in the
joint practice. I don't know. We'll see. But how I see it shaking out is I don't think it's going to be 20-10. I think if the Browns are going to win the way I think they'll play, it's going to be 20-10. But how I see it is, I'll break it down for you. So our O-line, I think, stacks up great against their D-line. I think that we play a lot of time possession, have long drives, and run the shit out of the ball. I don't see us really opening it up too much in the first game, passing-wise. And so on the flip side of that, I can see our defense, I think, is going to stack up pretty well with their offense. I don't think they'll be able to run the ball at all. If you have Chase Brown in your fantasy leagues, this is the 1 week I would have him on the bench. I have him on the bench. But I don't think they're going to be able to run. I think Denzel can lock up Jamar pretty well. But I do think that T. Higgins has the edge over Newsome. I could see Newsome getting burnt. I could see them having a couple of explosive plays. So really, I could see it be like 23-24, us eking out a win. But I think if our defense holds up, we don't have those breakdowns, and you don't get beat by T. Which, on the flip side of that, I think our D-line pass rush is going to make it hard for a lot of explosive plays through the air. T usually is a deep ball guy. He gets a lot of his big receptions on like vertical routes. So I don't know if Joe Burrow will have time for that.
If you go, okay, this is how I see the game going. Miles is going to eat. Burrow's going to be seeing ghosts.
Yeah.
He's going to throw possibly a pick six, or I could see him having 2 or 3 picks. If that happens, we're going to run the ball, I think. Flacco's going to just game manage, but even just game managing. Okay, so I'm going to break it down like this. The Bengals' defensive line, according to you, sucks balls.
Trey Hendrickson's back.
He's it.
So
supposedly. So their defensive line is weak.
They do have a new rookie that is another DN that might be decent.
Their secondary is weak. Their linebackers are the strength of their defense.
Yep.
So if we can't...
Luke Wilson in particular.
If we can't run the ball and throw the ball on a pretty regular basis against that team, we're screwed. At least that's the way I look at our offense. On our defensive side, we have 2 pretty good, in my opinion, pretty good tackles.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know who's starting it. Can you pull up our depth chart?
Malik Collins. This is our depth chart.
End.
Oh, it's going to be Miles and Alex Wright.
Okay. So if Miles is going to do his thing, yep. Mason Graham, they've got Collins next to Miles.
Yeah. I don't think so. Do they?
Well, that's what they left defensive tackle and left defensive end. So, anyways.
I actually like that, too.
Either way, I don't see our...
Because Mason will push the pocket towards Garrett.
So, looking at our depth chart, I would say our defensive line's a strength, our linebackers are a weakness, and our DBs are Like, you got Denzel... But, Chase ain't no turd.
I think Greg Newsome is a high-end slot corner. He's a high-end slot corner who plays the second corner okay. Like, he does get burned. Denzel is one of the best in the league. Cameron Mitchell is unproven. He's a young guy. I think he's only been in the league for like 2 or 3 years. But he's got some game. This will be a huge year for him. If he can ball out as a slot corner, he could do well for himself. I think our secondary, if they play to what they can, could be a strength. But you're right, it's kind of a wash right now. Like, Denzel's going to lock down anybody's number 1, but if they have, like,
he's not going to lock down Chase.
He always does.
He doesn't.
Jamar Chase says that he's the best. Like,
I get it. That's the respect, because he doesn't want Denzel's ass on him the whole time.
Yeah,
but they're going to move him around. They do it every year.
I think we move with them though. Doesn't Jim Schwartz not really switch much?
I don't remember, but I don't think Denzel... Well, there was games last year that... was it the last game or the first game? Chase had a touchdown, and I think it was on Ward.
Yeah.
He's gonna...
They match up so well. That battle is always cinema.
But, I'm skeptical about our linebackers. I like Diabate. Schlesinger, I made a bet. I think he's going to win Defensive Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, a lot of people were saying that.
Devin Bush, undersized, cover guy, maybe.
He's fast.
Which might be good in this game.
Well, if he operates a lot like JOK, if you could operate like him, if he's got that kind of speed and instinct, that'd be decent. But I think... I'm surprised Jerome Baker isn't starting. But Diabate's fast. We're going to have decent cover guys. And if our defensive line plays like it should, it's going to make the linebackers' job so much easier. They're going to look good.
I hope so.
So I'm not really worried about the defense. The one thing I am worried about is the secondary depth. We don't have a lot of depth in the secondary at all. Once you get past the first three corners, and then once you get past the starting safeties, you're going to be a little thin. Even Ronnie Hickman, I love him, but I don't know that he's a starter yet. So, but he's going to have to be. But on offense, if you look, so this is the Bengals depth chart. We're just looking at their defense. We can go through that. So Joseph Asai, he's a vet now. I don't know Slayton. I do know B.J. Hill. He's pretty good, but he's not as good as DJ Reader, who they lost.
Right.
Trey Hendrickson, we know who he is. He's a monster. Logan Wilson, great linebacker. But actually, outside of that, I don't know who that is off the top of my head. So their linebacker core, other than Logan Wilson, might be a little shallow. Dax Hill, a couple years in the league now. He's okay. Cam Taylor-Britt's okay. DJ Turner, okay. Geno Stone is an old guy now. And, I mean, he used to play for the Ravens back when I was in high school, I think, so. And then Jordan Battle, he's decent too. They don't have anybody that really jumps off the screen at you except for Trey Hendrickson and maybe Logan Wilson.
Oh, Logan Wilson. I like Logan Wilson.
Yeah, I do too.
He's a baller.
Yeah. Past that though, that's definitely their weakness.
Yeah, their defense does not scare me at all. Who's covering Jerry Jeudy? He's gonna have He's gonna have 150 yards. Who's covering freaking Njoku? Logan Wilson?
Logan Wilson probably.
Maybe.
Logan Njoku will win that battle.
Who's covering Fannin? Who's covering
Tillman? Oh, did you hear? This is one thing that happened during the week that I forgot to
Who's covering Bond?
Yeah. They put Thrash as the number 3.
No, I didn't know that. Yeah. Go back to their depth chart.
We're going to have him in the slot. Tillman's the 2. And I think Isaiah Bond will be a 4. They got Judy, and I would think Gage Larvin would be 5. And Carter's going to be a return guy. But yeah, here's our depth chart. Our defense is, we kind of went through it.
Yeah, I'm not worried about our defense.
Yeah,
but go back up to our offense. Who's covering Judy? Can DeJuan Jones?
Taylor-Britt.
Can DeJuan Jones handle Hendrickson?
The only question, I'm curious to watch DeJuan Jones. He's one of the players that I think our season is not dependent on, but he's going to play.
I think it is.
He's going to play a huge factor in if we're successful or not. Because Hendrickson, a lot of his game is bull rush power, but he's got some speed. What worries me about Jones being 6'8", 374, I think, is the speed guys, the smaller, faster guys. If he gets his hands on most of those guys, they're toast. But Hendrickson has a lot of bend and some speed off of that.
Well, he led the league in sacks last year.
Right.
He's no turd.
Right. So that would be a huge matchup. I think that, Jamar Chase, Denzel, I think those are huge matchups. Our line has to have a good game here.
I think they will.
I do too.
I think they will.
I think if Hendrickson gets a sack, or if you hold him to maybe a sack, that's a solid day.
I honestly don't think it's even going to come down to that. I don't think he'll have a sack. I mean, dude, he just started practicing.
Yeah, I'm curious how in shape he is too.
He just started practice.
Not that he.
I mean, he's a DN, C-ball get quarterback, but I don't see. I know everybody's saying that Cincinnati's going to roll us. I just don't see it. I can't wait to get to the schedule game. You're going to shit.
There's also another thing too. There's an intangible thing about Cleveland versus Joe Burrow that we just fuck on him every time.
Oh, I know.
So there's also that no one's talking about.
What is his record? Because I've heard 3 different things today.
I don't know off the top of my head.
Someone told me he's 3-5 against the Browns.
Yeah. No, I know that he had at least 5 losses last time I saw.
But I think he did have 2 wins last year.
I mean, he has gotten better.
Well, last year, I don't count anything from last year because that shit truck offense we were running last year, I just can't.
He's 3-5.
3-5.
So,
and 2 of the wins I'm pretty sure were last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, Miles is in his head. That's exactly what it is. He looks across the line and he sees Miles and he's like, son of a bitch, here we go again. And the first time he gets hit, it's on.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's the thing too. We haven't seen Mason Graham exactly what he is yet, but if I imagine what I've seen from him being on the opposite side, pushing the pocket towards Miles or vice versa should be ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
So they're definitely going to eat in that game.
Dude, I so love that pick when they made it. I got into so many arguments at work about that.
I think, interior pass rush is like one of the most sought after attributes you can have. And there's not a lot of guys that you can get that.
Not only that, he's a run stopper too.
Yeah,
he's all motor.
I think even more so he's a better run stopper. So that's why I said I don't think they're going to run on us. I would be surprised.
No, that little Chase Brown, man.
Chase Brown is good. I could see, honestly, them using him a lot out of the backfield.
Oh, definitely.
But then again, Schlesinger, Delpit, I feel like...
That's the matchup I want to see is Schlesinger against him.
Yeah.
I want to see what that kid can do covering.
They also have Mike Gesicki as a tight end.
Yeah.
They have the weapons, for sure.
I think I'd rather have the rookie on Gesicki. He's pretty good.
Schlesinger?
Yeah. No, I mean Gesicki. Yeah, I want Schlesinger on him.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm curious. I'm curious to see how this is going to go.
No, it's going to be...
I'm pretty confident in my pick, though.
I don't have as much confidence this year.
I've already made that bet on FanDuel.
Yeah. I don't have as much confidence in the team as you do this year, but in this game, I have a lot of confidence. Mostly because I've just seen how Joe Burrow is with pressure and playing against the Browns. And it just seems like something that you can't quite put your finger on that the Browns have his number.
Not only that, Flacco.
Yeah.
Think about Flacco when he was with the Ravens.
Yeah, he played against the Bengals. He'd stomp the Bengals.
Yeah, I mean...
he loves throwing the ball and seeing that jersey.
I've got he liked playing against the Browns better.
Yeah, everybody did.
But yeah, I've got some takes, man. Oh my god.
Well, is there anything else that you have? I mean, we've been going for about 20 minutes, so.
So I like that Stefanski's calling plays again for the offense. The defense is going to be dominant, I think. But I kind of like the fact that Stefanski's calling plays. And hopefully we get back to the run the ball.
Yeah.
Because we should be able to do it against this team. And that's pretty much all I got on the Bengals. Because it's hard to say anything yet. I haven't really seen the starters play on either team, really.
Yeah. I think you're going a lot off projection and how it lines up on paper. Mm-hmm. But on paper, that's what I see. All right. Well, if you want, we can go kind of through the schedule game.
Sure.
Pick. So where's my schedule at right here?
So we'll go through the schedule game, and then at the end of it, I got a little exercise we're going to do.
So how do you want to do this? Do you want to go through and each of us do our own, or do you want to...
Yeah, because I'm going to write it down. I'm keeping track.
So do you want to go first and I'll go second?
Sure.
Okay.
Bengals at Browns.
We're not doing scores, are we?
No.
Yeah, some of these...
I'm just going to say win or loss.
All right. Well, go ahead for yours.
So Browns, Bengals, week 1. I'm going Browns.
I'm going Browns as well.
Okay, so that's 1-0.
And then we got the Ravens.
Oh, we play the Ravens second?
Yeah, I think it's there.
That's probably a loss.
I also have a loss.
At Ravens?
Yep. Yeah, that one I have as a loss.
But, I mean, Lamar could get hurt week 1. That could change.
Yeah.
Okay, Packers at Browns.
I have a loss.
You have us as a loss?
Yep.
I got the Browns, baby. You're going to shit. I did this today already.
All right, so Browns, Lions.
At Lions?
Yeah.
That's a loss for me.
That's a loss as well for me.
Okay.
And then we've got Vikings at the Browns.
And we play all 3 teams right in a row, huh?
Yep.
I got that as a win.
I could see that as a win, too. Stefanski going against his old team.
So you got the Browns?
Yep.
Okay.
JJ.
Okay.
All right, Browns at Steelers.
Browns, baby.
I have Steelers.
You have the Steelers?
Yeah, I don't want to spoil, but I have a split with everybody.
Okay.
Dolphins at Browns.
Browns, baby.
This one I'm conflicted on because I don't know much about the Dolphins.
Dude, so far it's been home away, home away, home away, home away.
Yeah. And it looks like that trend will continue.
Well, I like that.
So I will take the Browns in that one.
Oh.
Especially with it being home.
Yeah, if they were going to Miami, I would have picked the Dolphins.
I think their offense is still great, but their defense is not as good. All right, then you got the Browns at the Patriots.
I got Browns, baby.
I'll take the Pats just because there's always a game that I think we should win that we lose, and I could see Vrabel being the reason why we lose that game. And Drake May.
Come on, man.
Nah, Drake May.
Come on, man.
Then you got Browns at the Jets.
That's Browns, baby.
I have a win there. And then Browns at home versus the Ravens. I have that as a win.
Me too.
Every Browns home rivalry game I have as a win.
Well, you know that's going to swap on one. Probably the Steelers or the... So, you've got the Browns there?
Yeah.
I had you down for Ravens.
Wait, yeah.
You got Browns?
Yeah.
Okay.
The home game, I think we're going to take every home, or not, maybe not at home, but I think we'll split with everybody. Or go 2-4. Raiders host the Browns.
At Raiders?
Yeah, at Legion Stadium.
That's a loss because we can never beat the freaking Raiders.
I agree. I think the Raiders may not make the playoffs, but they're going to have a better season than people expect.
I don't know about that, but we just can't beat the freaking Raiders.
I think Pete Carroll is going to run Genty into the ground.
The Raiders are what we are to the Bengals.
Yeah. All right, 49ers at Browns.
This is one I don't have any freaking inkling on. I don't know what to do here.
This one is hard, I think, too, because the 49ers are always injury prone. So I'm curious.
And it's later.
I'm curious what they look like at this point in the season.
Right.
And it's at the Browns. Last time we played them here, we played them well.
Yeah, we kicked the shit out of them.
As a dogfight.
They wanted to start a fight right at the beginning of the game. I'm going Browns, baby.
I have them winning too.
Really?
Yeah.
I can't believe that. You're a Niners guy.
I do like the Niners. I don't think they're going to be that good this year, though. I think they're aging and they need some fresh blood in there. But now we got Titans at Browns. So we got back-to-back home games.
I got Browns, baby.
I think the Browns win this one, too.
Okay.
I think Cam Ward, being young.
Oh, he's going to have a rude awakening.
Yeah, he's going to have his welcome to NFL moment.
Now, I mean, we could have a shit ton of injuries, too. This is all subject to change, but
I just want to see Miles against that team.
I'm doing the schedule game in my mind. Flacco's my quarterback all year.
Yeah, I would do a schedule game like this for like preseason with the current roster. I think that if you start trying to predict injuries and where the team's going to be at, then it just can kind of get into chaos.
Well, a lot of people are saying we're going to win like 6 games. So if it goes like what I've been hearing people say, like the first 6 games are all losses. Well, then
I think
they would probably throw in a rookie, but I don't think it's going.
Well, if we throw in a rookie, we're not winning the game after that.
No, evidently, I don't think it's going that way. So where are we at? We just did Titans.
I think you and I are very similar.
Bears.
I also think we beat the Bears.
Why are we playing? Okay, I guess we're not. I think we beat the Bears handily.
That's another
You
team
got
I
the
feel like
Browns?
would play well. Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
I think Miles just likes tearing it up there.
Yeah. Bills at home.
Yep, I think we lose that, though.
Dude, that's another one for me. I'm going to pick the Bills to win that just because I've got way too many Browns wins going on. But I could see that going the other way. I could see us dropping the Bears game and winning the Bills game. I could see that happen.
I could also see. I think that game right now I could see being like 27-24 Bills, like a close, great game. But I think that
you got the Bills.
Yeah, I think the Bills will play down, but they'll just eke out a win.
Okay.
Steelers Browns home.
2 more home games in a row. I like that. I got the Browns, baby. I think that I've got a hot take about it's probably not a hot take, but
I also have the Browns. This is our home game. We're gonna have like the same thing.
No, we're not.
And then Bengals host the Browns. Last game of the season. I'd say we drop that game.
Me too.
Which is unfortunate because I think right now I have us going to the playoffs. I feel like I'm
going to count it up here. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 losses.
So you think we're going to be 12?
So I'm 12-5. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're 9-8.
Yeah. Okay, so we did have a little bit of a difference.
Yeah. And honestly, there's games like the Raiders game. If it wasn't the Raiders, it could be any other team, pretty much any other team, and I'd have probably picked the Browns.
Yeah.
Because, and this is why I wanted to get to this. This is my hot take. Joe Flacco, MVP of the league, Browns make the Super Bowl. That's my hot take.
That'd be crazy.
Because I'm telling you, unless he goes Jameis Winston Flacco, I just don't see how it doesn't go that way. Because think about it. If the Browns are 12-5, how is Joe Flacco not the MVP?
Yeah.
Stefanski wins another Coach of the Year, and the Browns make the Super Bowl.
Who do we play?
Oh, fuck.
Wait. One other thing, too, we should do is our Super Bowl prediction. Because I think I have a hot take.
Okay. Spill it.
So I think it's going to be Ravens versus Philly.
Oh, that's pain. That's chalk.
But I think that I think Lamar wins his first Super Bowl.
That's your hot take?
Yeah, because I think originally during the season, I just think that I was thinking that the Eagles were going to repeat because they are still stacked.
And Eagles, Ravens.
Yeah, but I don't know why. I just feel like this could be the year that the Ravens pull it off. I don't know if you saw, but Adam Sandler offered Derrick Henry to be in a movie if he gets 2,000 yards.
Yeah.
So there's some incentive there. I just feel like if there's a year for them to do it before people get too old and they start breaking up that core, I think that now would be the time. And the Eagles just won, so I could see them repeating easily, but I don't know. How about you?
Super Bowl pick?
Yeah.
Browns Packers.
That'd be sick.
Actually, I'm gonna go Browns Lions.
Yeah. So who I want to be there? Obviously, I'd love the Browns to win, but the Browns don't win this year. I think I'm rooting for the Lions.
I am. Now I'm gonna have Browns Lions in the Super Bowl. Browns win their first Super Bowl. Hell yes! That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Man,
12-5 year Flacco MVP. Oh golly gee whiz!
Yeah, I think
I watched Flacco get hurt first game.
You've been smoking whatever Aaron Rodgers been smoking.
Oh, speaking of, so how big of a shit truck year do you think they're going to have?
Yeah, so we can get into the division if you want to.
Yeah, let's do that.
So If we're gonna do that, we don't have to go through it like we did for the Browns, but I would like to see the Steelers schedule because they're gonna have basically the same games except for a couple. Actually, you know what? They're gonna probably play someone in their division, NFC West. They're gonna play AFC South.
Well, go ahead and pull up their schedule.
I don't want to do that because that keyboard's over there.
Okay.
So,
well, here I can do it.
Yeah, brief breakdown though. I don't think the Steelers are gonna do well.
No, the Steelers are gonna blow.
I could see them being okay though. It's weird because it's either gonna go one of two ways. Aaron Rodgers will melt down like he normally does in these franchises recently, like New York. You know, he's going to be a detractor from the team, I think. Or, because he's with Mike Tomlin, someone he respects, it might be successful. They've got a great defense. If he's got anything left in him, he's got Jalen Warren, who I think is good. Their line's gotten better. They got two great tight ends, and they got DK. So I could see a world where they go 10-7. I could also see a world where they go 6-11.
I think they're going to go 8-9.
See that?
So you got Steelers, Jets. I got the Jets. Steelers, Seahawks. Got the Steelers. Steelers, Patriots against Vrabel. Probably Steelers. Vikings, Steelers, Vikings. Browns, Steelers, Browns. Steelers, Bengals, Bengals. Packers beat them. Steelers beat the Colts. Chargers beat them. Bengals beat them. They beat the Bears. The Bills beat them. Ravens beat them. Dolphins probably beat them. No, the Dolphins don't play them well. Because it's December 15th in Pittsburgh. Lions are going to smoke them. Browns are going to smoke them. Ravens going to smoke them. Dude, Aaron Rodgers is done. He's a turd. If you're listening, Aaron, you suck balls. Go smoke your ayahuasca in the dark room. Get out of the league, bro.
Well, I think that what's going to end up happening is they're probably going to end up going about 500. I think the defense is going to play well. I think the offense is going to be a little rough. I think you're going to see flashes of Aaron Rodgers playing well and DK having...
Compare the Steelers roster to what the Jets had last year. The Jets had a very good defense.
Yeah.
Very good.
Devontae Adams.
They had better receivers. They had better running backs. The line is comparable, in my opinion. Well, actually, our line's probably worse.
The Jets?
The Jets.
I don't think the
last year
is that good either.
No, it's not. But I would give the Steelers the edge on offensive line.
But the difference in receivers is completely
Yeah, they got DK. That's it.
Yeah, and then they had Allen Lazard. They had a list of dudes.
Oh, yeah. And he couldn't do anything with them.
But wasn't he battling an injury a little bit? Or is he?
He's 40-something years old.
Yeah.
He's going to be injured as soon as he snaps the ball.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think that... I don't see it. If he plays the complete season, I could see them being okay. But I just don't see that happening.
Unless he gets hurt, he'll play the whole season. Who they got backing him up? Rudolph?
And the kid from Ohio State, Will Howard. Yeah.
Well, if I don't know. I don't see.
It's gonna suck as Will Howard will eventually be their quarterback, and I like him.
Well, I like him too, but he's a Steeler, man.
Yeah, and he wants.
I'll hate him.
Jack Sawyer's a Steeler too.
Yeah, I'll hate them all. It's like Cam Hayward. I loved him.
I hate him. I can't. No.
I hate that guy. Sports hate him. He's good.
Awesome.
He's a good dude.
But
he's a Steeler, man.
Yeah. So, how do you see the Bengals going?
I see the Bengals. This is what I think. I think, and this, I'm not just saying this as a fan. Objectively looking at it, I think the Browns, Bengals, and Ravens are going to be in the playoffs.
See, this is mine. So how I would go, and I think that our division is going to be one of the harder ones again. I think us, the NFC North, and the NFC East are probably
What about the AFC West?
That one's always pretty good. I mean, I don't think the Raiders are going to be that good, but I can see the Chargers being okay. They've got
I think the Chargers is going to be really good, man.
They've got young receivers.
I actually think the Chargers could overtake Kansas City this year.
I could see that, but I think Denver is an even more likely candidate than that.
I don't know. I don't think Denver's ready yet.
I like Sean Payton more than I like Jim
dude,
Harbaugh.
I don't know.
But I think Harbaugh is going to be successful there. I just think they're a couple years out.
Really?
Yeah, because I think is their number one receiver, isn't it that Johnson kid from TCU?
I don't know.
Quinn Johnson.
I'd have to look at their.
I don't think they have many receivers.
They have Keenan Allen.
Palmer. They have
Palmer, Keenan Allen. They have a good tight end. Yeah.
He was with the Bears.
No, he's back there.
Oh.
At least the last time I looked at their roster, he was on it, which was yesterday.
Yeah. They got a shitload of running backs. They've got Najee. They've got that Omarion Hampton kid from UNC who's good. Or looks good. They got Blake Corum from Michigan.
Well, yeah.
I don't know if
he's an average running back.
But anyway, the AFC West is going to be good. If you have Kansas City in that division, and
dude, Kansas City's getting old fast.
Oh yeah, but still, they'll find a way to win, and they'll be in the playoffs.
We'll see.
Yeah, I don't see Andy Reid.
If my Browns record's right, they won't be.
So for the AFC North, what I see happening is I see the Browns being at the bottom. I see the Pittsburgh being close to them, and I see the Browns going like 9-8, I guess.
Yeah.
I actually more so with. I think we're gonna lose a couple games we shouldn't, but we'll say 9-8. I think that Steelers can go 9-8 too. I think that Cincy is gonna go 11-6, and I see the Ravens going like 13-4. Actually, I don't. I see Cincinnati going like 9-8 as well.
Really?
Yeah, well, or maybe 10-7, somewhere in there, because I think their defense is going to hold them back a lot. And if they play against, say, like Buffalo, Ravens, who they play twice, people can keep up with them and score. I think that also have good defenses can shut them down. So, and like they're not playing against the 49ers like we are. They're going to play someone else in that.
No, but they're playing the Packers, the Lions, and the Vikings.
Right. Chicago.
And Chicago. Well, I'm not worried about Chicago. I don't think that quarterback's worth a damn.
Their defense isn't bad, though.
No, it's not bad. That's a game I could see us winning like 14-10.
Yeah. Especially
or 17-10,
yeah, it's in
something
December
like that.
As well.
Yeah.
And it's at Soldier Field.
Yeah. But I could see us dropping that game and beating the hell out of the Ravens or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, we're just going off of these games, but like I could see us winning games we shouldn't, losing a lot that we should have won. Like the Dolphins-Browns, I think that the Browns roster is just as good, if not better than the Dolphins. But it's always hard to gauge that because sometimes those Southern teams come up to us and beat us for no reason, like the Saints. Or like the Saints played us in the snow and should not have beaten us.
No, they shouldn't have.
So I feel like I could see a couple games.
But
like
that was against Deshaun Watson playing quarterback who sucks balls.
Yeah. Well, that was like his second game back, wasn't it?
Something like that.
All right, so that's kind of how I see, our division shaking out. I can see us, Cincinnati, Pittsburgh, really ending, however, in that order. But I do see the Ravens being at the top of the division. Obviously, I have them in the Super Bowl, winning it.
I don't, but
my thing is, I think that there's some rosters in the league, like the Bills, like the Eagles, Ravens, I think the Lions, Packers now, they have Micah Parsons. I think that there are some rosters that I just don't think we match up well with.
I don't think Micah's playing this week.
Probably not.
He's got a strain or a sprain or something in his back.
Oh. I mean, he'll be back soon. I mean, that trade came through last week, I think, after we got done with the podcast, and that was huge. I think it was the next day after.
Yeah, we didn't even talk about
it. But that's going to be huge. Is that part of the Packers prediction that you had initially?
No. No.
I know you're thinking about the Packers, Browns, and then you went to Lions, Browns.
No, because I want the Lions. Screw the Packers. So
What's funny is I'm a Bears fan, and I like the Lions. It sucks because the Lions got Dan Campbell. They've got Amon-Ra. They got a lot of pieces on that team that I just really like. And then the Packers, they've also got guys on that team that I like too. I think Jair's not there anymore, right?
No,
Jair Alexander.
I don't think so.
I think he's somewhere else. But I mean, they got.
But I don't know that.
They got Parsons now. They've got Jordan Love, obviously. Oh, you know Aaron Jones. He was last year, but he's with Minnesota. Aaron Jones.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that offense looks good. With,
they're going to be good.
JJ McCarthy, we'll see how it goes, but having Jettas, Addison, Jones, I think they still have Hawkinson, if I'm not mistaken. So that offense should be good again. That is a good division. But you have an exercise that you want to...
Yeah, I want to do... Okay, so the NFL.com power rankings.
Mm-hmm.
They have the Browns at 31, next to last. There was another one I heard on the radio today that we were last, which I don't understand that, but okay. So, anyways, what I want to do is I'm going to read off the team name, and you tell me if you'd rather be them or us.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to write this down.
I'm going to take into account everything. Head coach.
Yeah, yep. So, the Saints, they're 32.
I'd rather be us.
Okay.
Do you want me to explain why? Or...
Sure, go ahead.
I like our coach better. Even though we have Joe Flacco, I like our quarterback situation better. You know, they have, I think, Tyler Show or whatever his name is starting.
No, Spencer Rattler's starting.
Oh, even worse. And then you've got... I do like Alvin Kamara. I like their receivers. Chris Olave. I don't think Cam Jordan retired, did he?
I think so. But I don't know that.
They got some pieces, but they're far, far away. I like us better.
Okay. New York Jets.
I like us better.
You like us better?
I think I have us beating them, right?
Yeah. Why do you like us better than the Jets?
Who is their coach?
Oh,
it's not Saleh.
Aaron Glenn, Terry Glenn, something like that.
Okay, I like our coach better. I like Justin Fields, so I wouldn't say I like our quarterback better. But I think our defense and the pieces we have on defense, I like more. They definitely have some guys, but I like Miles better. I like Denzel better than Sauce. Breece Hall I like better than any of our running backs. Garrett Wilson I'd take it over any of our receivers. But I don't know, I just like our...
I don't know. I don't know, man. Jerry Jeudy's not bad.
No, not at all. But I think Wilson is, if he was on another team, would be one of the best receivers in the league. He already is. But imagine if he got...
He's kind of a head case, man.
Is he?
Yeah. I think so. So, okay, what about Carolina?
I like us, but way better than them. World's better.
You don't even have to explain why.
No. I think Carolina could be the bottom, like the number 32.
What about Indy?
I like us better too. They got Danny Dimes at quarterback. That's why.
Is that the only reason why?
I like our defense. World's better. I don't even. Who's their coach?
Oh shit! I knew you were going to ask me that.
It's a new guy, isn't it?
It's the... Oh. Shit.
I don't remember. But I would say I take our coach, and I think I take our coach over almost all the league, except for maybe like...
Andy Reid, John Harbaugh.
Yes. Dan Campbell.
Yeah. Okay, New York Giants.
That's a hard one.
Really?
The reason being, I don't like their quarters. Like Russell Wilson, I don't have a lot of faith in. Jackson Dart, I'm curious about. I think he's too young yet, though. I do love their receiver, Malik Neighbors. I like their running backs. I love their defensive line. Their defensive line is going to be one of the best in the league. They got that new kid from Penn State. They've also got Thibodeau. They've got two beefy DTs. I think their line's really good, but I still take us.
Still take us. Okay. So number 26, Tennessee Titans.
I would definitely take us.
Why?
They got a new coach. I like their coach.
Well, he's a second-year coach.
Okay, well, still he's new. It's Brian Callahan's son.
Mm-hmm.
So I like him. I think that they're trending upwards, but where we're at now with the veterans that we've got, I think I would take Joe right now. I think Cam Ward has potential, but I think right now I would take a 17 or 18-year vet versus a rookie.
Right.
I like Calvin Ridley. I like their running backs a lot. Tony Pollard was a beast for them, and they're in a running offense. So I think I like where they're going. I just don't think that I would take them yet.
Okay. Vegas.
Well, I think head-to-head Vegas matches up, like always has our number, but I would probably take us over Vegas. I don't have a lot of faith in where Geno Smith is in his career. Pete Carroll, I do think is good, but I think it's going to take him a second to turn around Vegas. Curious how Gentry's going to do. I think Brock Bowers is going to be a beast. I don't know who the receivers are, but they got like Max Crosby on defense. That's about it.
Yeah.
So I'll take us.
Okay. Dolphins.
I like their high end of their roster. Like Tyreek's amazing. I think that Tua, when he's on, can be good, but he's like, I think Dylan Gabriel is a poor man's Tua, potentially.
Yeah.
So I would take us too because their defense is thin. I like their coach a lot. I would actually think their coach is similar to ours.
Mm-hmm.
But I would take us over them.
Okay. Jacksonville.
This one's another hard one too because I like their quarterback better than ours probably. I don't like Trevor Lawrence, but I think that he has a higher ceiling this season than Joe. And I like Travis Etienne, but I was hearing they might be getting rid of him. They've got Travis Hunter. There's going to be a lot of hype there. Brian
Thomas Jr.
Brian Thomas Jr. is a beast.
They got Travis Hunter.
Yep, and then
which I'm curious to see how he plays
this year. They got that Walker kid still, the number one pick a couple years ago. They've got a lot of guys.
They've got talent.
I still would take us over them.
I like our defense better. I think our offense is even.
I think our defense carries a lot of this so far.
New England Patriots.
Do I have us beating them or losing to them? I have us losing.
You have us losing to them, I believe. Yes.
I still think we're better than them. I think we lose that game because that's a loss we shouldn't have.
Okay.
I think Vrabel.
But you like us better.
I would.
I love Vrabel.
I might like Vrabel better than Stefanski.
Oh, yeah.
But that being said, I don't like Dre May. I do like the new receiver they got, but I don't think who's the running back.
Oh, do they still have DeAndre?
They've got Ramondre Stevenson. And they also got Trayvon Henderson.
Yeah.
So they got good running back.
Yeah.
But I just think that they're still a year or two away. Yeah.
Okay. Dallas.
Well, now Micah isn't there. I think that defense is going to be they still have. I think they have. Do they still have Lawrence?
I think so.
They still got some defensive line guys.
They got Kenny Clark, yeah.
But their secondary was heavily dependent on turnovers, which Micah Parsons definitely helped facilitate. I like their offense way better than ours. Not their run game per se, because their running backs aren't the best, but their receiving core is definitely better than ours. I would take their quarterback over ours. I would take our old line over theirs probably, but I would take ours. I would take us. Who's our coach?
Beats me.
It's not Mike McCarthy, isn't it?
No,
he's gone.
He's gone. Hang on, let me see if they. Brian Schottenheimer, Marty's boy.
Oh yeah. He's a little weird too, from what I hear.
I don't know. I know he was a hell of a freaking. I think he was a D coordinator.
Well, his dad was awesome.
Yeah.
His dad ran my favorite offense.
So you would take Dallas?
No, I'd take us.
You take us over them?
I can
but
see
why?
I can see
everything you've said.
The only thing I like better is the receivers and quarterback. Which, if that's the case, I would take Cincinnati over us.
Okay.
I think our defense is way better.
Atlanta Falcons.
I think I would take Atlanta. This is where I'd.
Okay.
If I have us going 9-8, I think this is a good. They should be up like 15 probably. But I like Atlanta better. I think
you like Atlanta better.
I think they got a great young roster. I think Penix is going to ball out for them.
See, I like us better. So we're at 19 now. Seattle Seahawks.
I like us better than them.
Why?
I don't have faith in Sam Darnold. They have a young coach. I do love their running backs, but their O-line sucks. Their running backs, Charbonnet and Kenneth Walker, are both beasts.
Do they have a receiver anymore? Yeah, they got what's the Buckeye guy?
Jackson Smith and
Jackson
Jigba.
Smith,
but they don't have Tyler Lockett or DK anymore.
Right.
Their defense, I'm pretty sure, is suspect. They do have a great corner. That guy from Illinois, I can't remember his name. But their defense should be all right, but I don't see.
So you like us better in Seattle?
Yeah.
Chicago Bears.
I think I have us beating the Bears.
Yeah.
Honestly, I would say they've
got the Bears at 18. I can't even see that.
I think they're neck and neck. I think people sleep on the Bears' defense a little bit. I like ours better, though. I think Caleb Williams, I do have a little bit of faith in him. I think he's going to be okay. Maybe not what everybody projected coming out of UFC, but I could see him doing okay. And he has to because he's got a shitload of weapons. DeAndre Swift, I think he's got another running back that's good. He's got Adunze. He's got like tons of receivers. Mm-hmm. DJ Moore. So I think that...
Yeah, but I don't know if the guy can get him the ball.
This is like, okay, do you think that the bottom of the best of... Like, I think two of the best divisions in football are the AFC North and NFC North. And so do you think that the bottom of those divisions, which one's higher? Like, for me, I would say the AFC North's higher than...
The AFC North, yeah.
Yeah.
I would too.
So I would probably take the Browns over the Bears.
Well, I already put the check there.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so next, Arizona.
I would take us.
Why?
Because I think head-to-head, I think I like us against Kyler. But I do like Kyler better than our quarterback. I like Marvin Harrison better than any of our receivers. I like Trey McBride a lot. And then after that, I don't like much else. Their
defensive line's pretty decent.
Is it?
Yeah.
I just don't know anybody on that defense other than maybe the kid from Clemson.
Well, we don't ever get to watch them, so it's hard to judge. But yeah, their defensive line last year I think was pretty good. Okay, so 16. We're at 16 now. They got the Steelers at 16.
Yeah, and that's another toss-up for me. Like, I like our defense. Our defenses are really close. I like our offense slightly more than their offense. I would take... Do I have us in line?
Don't worry about it. Who would you take?
All right, let me break it down a bit.
Okay.
So I like our quarterbacks better than or at least their starter. I like Joe Flacco. I think he'll be more consistent throughout the year than Aaron Rodgers. I could see that blowing up a little bit. I like our receivers about the same. I don't know anybody other than DK on their receiver core. I think Judy, I like less than DK slightly, but I think we're deeper than they are. I like our tight end better than both of theirs. I like our O-line better. I think our D-line is better. I think our secondary is better. And our linebackers are just as good.
Well, TJ Watt is technically a linebacker.
I consider him D-end. So if you're going off of him playing as an edge, like Miles as an edge, then I say our defensive lines are similar, but I like ours better.
So where are you at?
I'd take the Browns.
Okay.
But I think we're probably going to end less than them. unfortunately.
Okay. So at 15, they have San Fran.
Head-to-head, I like us against them, but I think they're better than us.
Their roster?
Yeah. Even though it's getting old.
Okay. 14, Los Angeles Chargers.
That's a team I think we could beat, but I'm curious what some of these teams' schedules is like. Like, if the AFC, I'm pretty sure the AFC West plays an easy
See,
schedule.
I'm not focused on any of that. I'm talking strictly the team. This is not wins and losses. This is you're gonna.
Oh, it's a power ranking.
These are your two slots that you're picking from. Pick a team. This team you're gonna coach or you're gonna wager money on one of these two teams winning.
Yeah.
Against each other.
I like San Francisco because I like their coach more than ours, probably. Shanahan, if not the same. I like their defense a lot. Bosa's a beast. Warner's a Hall of Famer.
Well, yeah, but we're talking about the Chargers.
Oh, okay. The Chargers.
Yeah.
Ooh. So that one is hard because I think that even though I don't like Harbaugh, I think he's just as good a coach, if not better than ours. I think that
he has been in a Super Bowl.
Yeah, and he's won national championship, which I think is just as hard, if not harder.
Right.
So, and he even when he wasn't in the Super Bowl, he was coaching at a very high level.
Right.
He's a great coach. His brother is too. But I just feel like they're still a little bit of a ways away. I feel like their defensive line, they've got Khalil Mack still. Do they?
I don't know.
Well, even if not, they still have Bosa. They've got Derwin James. They've got, I like Herbert way better than our quarterback situation. Their running backs are great. Their O-line is much improved. I think that I like them better than us. I think they'll finish better than us.
I do too. Well, I don't think they'll finish better.
I have a hard time seeing Harbaugh not in the playoffs this year, honestly.
But if I had to pick a team to win a game with, I'd take the Chargers over the Browns.
I think the Chargers play against the. Did we go through? We didn't go through the games yet.
We went through our games.
Yeah, we'll do that later. I'm pretty sure the Chargers played the Chiefs. Yeah.
Yeah.
On Friday, they have a Friday night game.
Wait a minute. That's this Friday.
Yeah, they have a Thursday, Friday games.
Oh, shit.
That's pretty cool.
What channel's that on?
Probably on Amazon. Or Peacock, maybe. I mean, it'll be on our thing, for sure. NFL Plus.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good. But yeah, I have the Chargers.
Corinthians Stadium, where's that?
What?
Corinthians Stadium, is that Chargers?
Must be. Okay, wait a minute. 13, 15, dumbass. Okay, so 13, the Houston Texans.
I feel like that's another roster that's pretty close to ours.
The Browns build it should be.
Yeah, for real. I like, who's their coach?
Oh, D'Amico Ryans.
Yeah, I love D'Amico Ryans. I like C.J. Stroud better than our quarterback situation.
Yeah.
They've got Nick Chubb. They've got Joe Mixon, if he plays. They've got Nico Collins, Tank Dell. They've got plenty of weapons, and their defense is young and good. They've got Petrie. They've got Will Anderson. They've got a really good young defense, and D'Amico Ryans is going to, they're going to be good soon. So I would take them.
You would take them over the Browns?
Yeah, I mean, last time I saw Houston versus the Browns wasn't the best, so.
See, I would call that kind of a wash.
It is. I think our high end of our roster compared to their high end of their roster is pretty good. I think we have a lack of depth in a lot of positions. I think if we lose a couple linebackers, we could be screwed. At corner, if we lose Judy, if we lose Njoku, Fanning's good, but he's not going to replace Njoku.
No. Okay, Minnesota.
That's another one that I think is really close because I am not sure about J.J. McCarthy. I think if anybody can make any quarterback good, their coach could. That coach is really good.
Mm-hmm.
I think that he's just as good as ours. And then after that, though, I love their receiver core.
Mm-hmm.
Jettas is awesome. Addison's awesome. Hawkinson, their tight end's good. Aaron Jones, I love him. Their defense is really good. So I like us better than them.
You like us better?
Yeah, I do. I see us beating them if we play them. When we do play them, right? Did I have us beating them?
Yeah. Minnesota.
5. Yeah, we both have them winning. I think you're good. That's right there. I think we played Minnesota good.
See, I would have like the Chargers, Houston, and Minnesota even with us. Like
Yeah.
if I had to choose between each team, I'd just flip a
And
coin.
head to head, I could see the game ending on a game-winning field goal.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. But so like the way I'm doing this is you said you take the Chargers, Houston, and Minnesota over us, right?
Yeah.
Well, I don't think
I think I said I would take us over Minnesota.
Oh, okay. All right. So the next one.
Right now. And like future, maybe not. But
the next one is the Rams. They have them at 11.
I don't know a lot about the Rams. I know they got Devontae Adams. They've also got Matt Stafford, obviously, still. They've got that good running back. I can't remember his name. He's on my team. He's a Kyron Williams. He's a beast.
Oh, yeah.
But, I mean, do you know anybody on their defense?
No.
Yeah. Aaron Darnold's not there. Obviously, Ramsey's not there anymore.
Right.
So I think it's going to be a lot of hero ball from Stafford. And some people were saying he's already injured.
He is.
Yeah.
He might not even play week 1.
So that's not a great start.
Something with his back.
I think if we played them, we'd beat them.
I know we would. Okay.
Yeah, because I don't think Devontae Adams plays as well either.
So 10. Actually, he does.
Does he?
Yeah. Cincinnati.
I have a splitting with them in the year. I think we're better than them.
Me too.
I really am concerned about their defense.
Denver Broncos.
See, this is a team that I like better than us.
You do?
Yeah. I like their young quarterback a lot. Their running backs, I don't know if they still have a... Yeah, they just drafted some running backs, I think. Their running backs are okay. Their receivers are great. Their coach is good. And then Vic Fangio is one of the best DCs right now. Him and Jim Schwartz.
Yeah.
So that defense is comparable to ours, if not better.
It's not better.
They got Dre Greenlaw now.
I don't care. It's not better. Our defensive line's better.
Yeah.
Okay. I would say I would take us over them. Washington.
I like Washington better than us.
Why?
I think it's really close, but I love Jaden Daniels. I like Terry McLaurin a lot. I like Debo. They have Brian Robinson Jr., but I don't know if he'll be there all year. They've got that new kid. I can't remember his name. Their defense is solid. And Dan Quinn's a good coach. So I think if we went head-to-head against them, I think they'd beat us. In a close game.
I'm not going to argue that.
I think it'd be close, but...
I think it could go either way, but I think I would take them right now over us.
I think with Terry McLaurin and Debo, I think that they have a lot of firepower that even in a tight game, I feel like they could get the edge.
Yeah. Tampa Bay.
I like Tampa Bay way better than us.
Really?
Yeah, just because they have Baker.
Oh, geez.
Well, no, that's not true. I like their O-line they got Tristan Wirfs. They got a couple guys that is okay. Like, actually pretty good. But I don't think that their O-line's better than ours. I like their running backs. I like Bucky. And then their receiver core is awesome. They've got Mike Evans and Mecca Buka, Chris Godwin. I think he's injured, but he'll be back. Baker's going to – I think – you think Joe Burrow's going to win MVP. I think Baker's going to win MVP this year.
I didn't say Joe Burrow. I said
no, that's what I meant. Joe Flacco, yeah. I also think Joe Burrow could too, though. If I had to bet money right now on someone winning the MVP, it would be Lamar, though.
We'll see.
I don't know, but
so you like Tampa better than the Browns?
I do.
Okay.
Their defense, I don't like as much.
I do not like Tampa better than the Browns. And I love Baker. You know that, but I don't like Tampa better than the Browns. Okay, the Packers.
I like them better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Matt LaFleur's a good coach. Jordan Love's pretty good. I could see them. I don't think that they're going to win the Super Bowl, but I could see them winning a couple games in the playoffs.
I don't. I think they're even with us. At 5, they have the Lions.
I like them way better.
I do too. I like everything about the Lions.
I do too, and I hate it.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh, it's hard to hate the Lions. Right now, I like them better. I think that their defense is still really good.
You like the Chiefs better?
Yep. I obviously like Mahomes better than what we got. I like Kelsey, even though I think he's regressing. I think he's getting old. Their O-line is but their defense is pretty good. And Andy Reid's the best coach in the league, in my opinion.
Yeah. I'm not arguing. Buffalo Bills.
I like them better than us, too. But I think it's a lot closer than people think. Like, Josh Allen, I think, is one of the best players in the league. But he has a lot of young receivers. He's got Amari Cooper back. But, I mean, Keon Coleman is, like, in the second year. I think James Cook could be a monster for them. Their line's getting old. I think their defense is kind of getting old. They still have Milano, I think, and some stars, and I think they still have Von Miller, maybe, unless he retired. But
I think he's back, but I don't know that.
Yeah, I think that they'll be good. But I could see that team at the trade deadline picking up a star.
Yeah,
like that's a team who's in win now mode for sure. But I would take them.
Okay,
not by a ton, because I think we have a lot more pros than them, but their pros are
better.
Yeah,
Baltimore.
I would definitely take Baltimore over us.
Hate to say it.
Say what you want about Lamar, but I think he's been balling recently.
Well, I used to say he couldn't throw, but I can't say that anymore.
Derrick Henry's a monster.
Yep.
Their lines
have got a good line.
And that kid, that young center, is cool.
Yeah.
Really good. Their receiver core, I like. They got D-Hop. Zay Flowers, I think, is good. Mark Andrews is good. They've got Bateman still. I think Bateman's kind of washed, but their defense is really good.
Mm-hmm. Bateman kills the Browns.
Yeah. And then he doesn't with anybody else.
Right.
He doesn't show up.
And then Philly.
Philly's one?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what? Okay. I like Philly, too, better than us.
I'd take Philly over us, too.
I like their coach.
I like everything they do.
Yeah, it sucks because...
I don't like their coach. I think their coach sucks.
Sirianni?
Yeah, I think he's not good. But I like the way they run the ball.
I think Nick Sirianni is like one of the hardest coaches to tell if he's good because he has so much like weapons. Like he might suck, but Howie Roseman is a beast.
They were gonna fire him last year.
I know. I don't know why.
I do.
Is he that bad?
Dude, he was sucking. Like,
yeah.
They started the season, they weren't that good.
No, Kelsey, they were talking about on the podcast that like everybody had those massive expectations of them and they just like floundered for the first part of the season, then they brought it back.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of that was to do with Jalen and how they were changing the offense around him. I think they just had some stumbles.
No, I think they were trying to force feed Saquon and A.J. Brown.
Those are two guys
yeah, but it didn't work. Like, A.J. Brown was pissed because he wasn't getting targets, so then Jalen would target him. And Saquon, just hand the ball to Saquon and let him eat. Like, damn.
What pisses me off about Philly is they're like Pittsburgh used to be. It seems like everything just falls to them. Like, Howie Roseman should be general manager of the year every single year.
Yeah.
Because I mean, the past 3 drafts, they've just drafted guys that they shouldn't have had no business getting.
Right.
Their entire defensive line is like SEC superstars.
Right.
And, I mean, I think about their offense. You got Jalen Hurts, who you can say whatever you want about him, but he's a great leader. Like
I love Jalen Hurts.
Yeah. Saquon's one of the best in the league. They have a aging O-line. They got a new center who replaced Kelsey, who's pretty good. But like Molata or whatever his name is older now. They've got, and I think Lane Dickerson might have retired.
I don't know.
I think I saw he did.
I don't know.
I'm not sure. But they have an older O-line. Their receivers are ridiculous. They're like 3 or 4 deep. AJ Brown, I think. Smith.
Devontae.
Yeah, Devontae Smith is super underrated. He would be on 1 on most teams.
I don't think he's underrated. I think everybody knows
everybody
good.
who's played against him knows because he routes people up. But
yeah,
like their offense is nasty and their defense is nasty. They don't have any weaknesses right now. So yeah.
Okay, so the NFL power ranking on NFL.com had the Browns 31st. If you and I were doing a power ranking, they would be minimum 17.
Yeah.
I
think is good.
But for you, for me, they would be minimum 15, possibly mixed into the top, just out of the top 10. Actually, no, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, we both 1, 2. So no, you would have them actually in the top 15. I would have them in like close to 10.
See, this is awesome because how I could see it going is if we have a bad season, I could see us being at the bottom, but I could see us also being anywhere from 25 to like 11 or 12.
Well, that's bad.
It is, but like if Flacco gets
if we're 25, that's bad. If we're like in the top 10, that's good. That's playoffs.
Yeah, like what I'm saying is if Flacco plays half the season, gets pulled, and they play rookies, I could see us being 25 to latter half. But if he plays, a lot of these games I think are going to be close, and it's going to come down to a couple plays. So that's where you could see us being from like, say, 23 to 12.
Top 12's playoffs, maybe.
I could see us. I don't think we're going to win the division. Our route is probably going to be through the wild card. And if they play well, I think that they could be at one of the top wild card positions.
Well, if I'm right, we're winning the division.
Yeah.
Because I think I only have us losing 1 division game. No, 2. 1 to the Ravens and the last game against Cincinnati just because we're going to rest people.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I did that.
So we're going in 12-4 at that point.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, the only reason that I picked Cincy to win that last game is because we're resting people.
Yeah.
And Cincy's got a win to get in.
I think I did that because it's at Bengals.
Yeah. Yeah, but that doesn't matter.
No, I'm so excited for this season. There's so much stuff.
I'm excited until the first pick, and then I'll be pissed.
Well, yeah, that's the problem, too, is you're not going to really know what any of these teams are until week 4.
Yeah.
So I'm excited. I think that we're going to start hot against Cincy, and then we got some.
Well, according to you, we're going to win 1 and lose 3 in a row.
We also isn't that like all NFC North? Though?
No, it's Ravens, Packers, Lions. You have us losing.
Yeah, and Vikings.
I have us going 2-2 in the first 4. And then we go on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 game win streak.
I mean, right here there is a good, like, those are beatable teams. Who is this? Panthers?
Raiders.
Oh, Raiders. Like, we should beat that team. We should beat that team. I think we'll split with them. But, yeah, I think that's the crazy thing and the exciting thing about this season is there's just don't have a great feel on it, and it could go real bad or it could be great.
Well,
I just don't want it to be middling. Like, I don't want to be the 17th best team and be like picking 13 or 14.
No. Well, actually, if you want a quarterback, yeah, that's not good.
Yeah. But I'd rather be in the playoffs and have a quarterback that you have some faith in.
How about we just win the Super Bowl this year?
Then nothing matters. Then our team, I'm fine with that.
Because I think
I just want one.
I seriously, dude, we just did the power ranking. If they have us at 31, we had 16 teams, basically 16 teams that we're better than in our eyes. Actually, 19 teams that we're 18 teams that we're better than, for sure. And then we kind of hodgepodge around like Denver. I think we're just as good, if not better. And Tampa, I think we're better.
Who's our OC?
Doesn't matter. Stefanski's calling plays.
Yeah. Well, I know it's obviously not Van Pelt anymore.
No, it's Tommy Reese. Some guy. They just promoted him to give him the title, I think. They're grooming him. He was I think maybe a running back coach last year.
Yeah, because we didn't have.
But yeah, so I got us going 12-5, and you're the Debbie Downer at 9-8.
Yep.
What the heck, man?
I don't know. I just really hope. Honestly, I'd be stoked if we got to 9-8. Not really though, because we would get a shitty pick.
Yeah.
But like,
Well, I'm gonna say it like this. I'm not worried about next year. I want to win this year.
If there was ever a time to be like, okay, we're punting on the season, it's time to go get a quarterback, this is the year.
Is it?
I think so.
How do you know?
I don't know about Arch, but this is supposed to be a very deep class. That Sellers kid looks good.
That's what everybody says.
Yeah. The Browns, to me, won't win a Super Bowl.
How's Trevor Lawrence look? He was a no miss, can't miss player. I wouldn't say he's fucking great.
I wouldn't have said that, but I also knew him. So
well, a lot of people liked him.
That's the problem is no one knew the head. They knew the tangibles that they could see.
I don't know.
Unless you get a coach like Rabes or someone like that has a demanding presence like that, that team will never win anything.
No.
The Jags.
Nope. I think
what they really need is for Hunter to pop off, be a superstar like Jettas, and take the attention away from Lawrence. Because like on Fox Sports, they call him the Prince. Like there's nothing he's done in the pros should have that.
They call Trevor Lawrence the Prince?
The Prince.
Why?
I don't know. There's no reason he should have that nickname, in my opinion. He's done nothing in the postseason.
He's done nothing. Yeah. Period.
Except for, well, I won't say anything else about him, but yeah, I don't even remember why we were talking about them, but
because of the draft.
Yeah.
Like I'm not worried about next year. I'm worried about this year. Next year will take care of itself.
The thing is I would like to figure out the quarterback long term eventually. Like I don't want to be the Colts and be, plugging in Joe Burrow, Carson Wentz, Phillip Rivers. I don't want to have like stopgap quarterbacks over and over and be a middling team. Like the Steelers.
I don't either.
I want to get that figured out.
I don't either. But
if there's a season to do that, you have these young quarterbacks. You can get them in at the latter half of the season, see kind of what you got. If you're like, these guys below, be like, okay, we're getting a quarterback in this next draft. Or Joe Burrow balls out and you get, in the playoffs, and then anything can happen.
Well, okay, so Joe Burrow balls out, gets in the playoffs.
Or not Joe Burrow.
Flacco. Flacco balls out, gets us into the playoffs, and we lose in the first round.
Yeah,
that doesn't help us.
No. Nope.
I mean, it makes for a good year until that game.
Like for Flacco, that's a great season, but you can't have that. That's not going to help the franchise at all, to me. Because we've been to the playoffs. We haven't had the playoff success. Like, we obviously beat Pittsburgh and played against the Chiefs with Baker, but, That's the height we've been to. I think for you to have a successful Browns season, you have to be in the AFC Championship game.
If you go back and watch that game, the Kansas City Browns game,
We should have beat them.
we should have beat them.
Yeah, the Sorensen.
The defense. Well, I'm not even putting it on that. I'm putting it on defense couldn't stop Chad Henne or whatever the hell the guy's name was.
Yeah,
couldn't stop him. We should have been playing in the championship game next week. We should have.
I think we could have won the Super Bowl that year.
Yeah, me too. So, I mean, in all honesty, that was Baker. I mean,
you remember when the Saints played against the Rams with Drew Brees and they had that penalty at the end of the game? Or non-call penalty?
Yeah, the bullshit. Yeah.
And that year, the Saints were to beat the Patriots. I think. That's how I feel about the Sorensen hit on Higgins going for that touchdown.
Yeah.
That was illegal as fuck, and they didn't call it, and it cost us the game because that was right at the end.
Right.
So, no, if you don't go to the championship game, in my opinion, there's no reason to do anything else.
Well, let me ask you this: if Flacco plays all 17 games, gets us into the playoffs, well, he wouldn't play the last game because if
unless we're fighting to get in the playoffs,
right? Let's just say for argument's sake, my prediction is right, 12-5. Flacco gets us into the playoffs. You're going to see a rookie against Cincy, and Cincy's going to have to be playing for something.
Yeah,
because I think
we're successful.
If my record is right, Baltimore and Cleveland are going to be locks.
No matter how we do, I think the Ravens are a lock.
Well, unless Lamar gets hurt.
Yeah, but they got Snoop Huntley.
I don't give a shit about that guy. But, so if my prediction plays out, we go 12-5. That would put Baltimore and us in. Basically, Cincy and Pittsburgh's going to be a shit truck. So Cincy's going to have to fight to get in. So your rookie would play in that game.
Dude, there is so many ways this season can go. Imagine a world where we're like rolling through the first 12 games and Flacco has like a little injury. He's got to miss a week or two. And one of the rookies comes out and continues to ball. What happens then when Flacco comes back?
You put Flacco back in.
I know, I would too. But like there's so many different storylines could happen.
Yeah. It could be the Alex Smith, Patrick Mahomes thing.
Imagine a perfect world where like Flacco does get to sit and like one of the rookies does ball. That'd be awesome. Because then you're like, okay, let's fucking go do well in the playoffs, and then whenever Flacco says he's done, we can just hand it over to this guy. That's the perfect scenario. See, what we need to do is what the Packers have done with their quarterbacks. Just obviously they lucked out with having.
Well, this is Flacco's last year. No matter how he does, if he fucking wins the Super Bowl, it's his last year.
If he wins the Super Bowl, he definitely should retire. But I could see him. I mean, he was talking about how Tom Brady inspired him to play after 40, and like if he can be a backup on teams and collect $5,000 or $5 million a year for a couple more years, I could see him doing that.
Yeah, but man, when you've been
a starter, I know, but you play 3 more years. That's another $15 million just for chilling and being another coach.
Yeah, but you're on a shit team.
Yeah,
and you're playing. It's not like you're just sitting there. You're going to end up playing. I mean, in all honesty, probably all of our rookies are going to play this year because God, I hate even saying it, but just look at our track record in the last 4 years. I mean, Flacco, when he came to the Browns, was the 5th or 6th quarterback to start that year.
Yeah.
So, in all honesty, the likelihood of 12-5 with Flacco winning MVP the odds are 25,000 for him to win MVP. Like
really?
Yes.
That's actually a lot higher than I thought it'd be. Because don't you have like most of the top guys are like 2,000, right?
No, like whoever the top guy is like 7 plus 750.
Oh, okay.
So like for Flacco to win MVP, it's plus 25,000.
Well, dude, there's so many people I would think that would have a higher chance than. Like a Saquon, I think has a better chance than Joe.
Now, if they go 12-5,
if they go 12-5, he probably will win.
Dude, I'm telling you,
Stefanski will definitely win Coach of the Year.
I'm telling you,
because like expectations are so low.
This is where I'm at, and I know it's just maybe me being a homer, probably is, But I can't see. I mean, just doing if you go through the freaking power ranking, I mean, they should be in the top. In the way I judged it, they should be number 12, and then that's in the playoffs, and anything can happen.
Yeah,
and that's just team for team, coach for coach, team for team. I just don't see how. Like, you're right. We'll probably be like 10-7 or 8-9.
There's just so many games here that I think are going to be close one-score games, and I could see us just dropping a lot.
See, I don't think that.
Like, I don't see us blowing out a ton of teams on this list.
I do.
Like, I could maybe see us breaks out the Bears.
I could see us beating the shit out of the Steelers, beating the shit out of the Bengals, the Bears, the Titans, the Raiders, the Jets, the Patriots, the Dolphins, the Steelers again. Maybe not the Vikings or the Packers or the Lions or the Ravens, but, I mean, our defense, if it is what I think it's going to be, it's going to be hard to score against. I mean, every NFL team's going to score.
Yeah.
But I can't see many. I could see us winning games 35-14, 35-17, a lot of them. I mean, think about it. When Flacco was the quarterback the last time, we were scoring in the 30s.
I think another thing, too, is when Judkins does eventually come back, that could add a little jolt to the offense, too.
And I think they're talking 2 to 4 games for him.
That's fine.
Right.
I think that will give – because I think, like, in the third week, he should be able to be back with the team.
Right.
And he probably needs a week or two to get back in shape. So have him and Sampson and Ford. Those are all 3 young guys that – I mean, I like Judkins a lot. I think Sampson is going to surprise a lot of people. And Ford, I don't like as much, but
he's fast.
He's fast, and he's good out of the backfield, too.
He actually looked like he was running the freaking ball in the preseason. But, I mean, it's preseason.
Yeah, so we'll see. I mean, I think it's going to go, like I said, I think last week, it always is going to depend on the quarterback play for this team, because our defense shouldn't hold us back. We have plenty of skill positions. Even if they're not the best in the league, we've got like a one receiver. We do have a one receiver. We've got a great tight end. We've got established O-line. You know, like, it's just going to be up to Flacco. Or whoever.
I mean, if you compare our team to Kansas City, tight ends, Kelsey's got an edge just because he's better.
He's regressing.
Yeah, but he's Kelsey.
Yeah,
the dude is always open.
Yeah.
Even at 60 years old, he's fucking open.
Yeah. And
he catches the ball.
Yeah, I don't want to bring it up, but that was one thing I was thinking about our conversation, like with Deshaun, how he always scrambles and everything's off platform. So
right.
The chemistry between Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce is so ridiculous that works.
Right.
Or like him and Tyreek Hill when he was there,
right.
It works because they're like that.
Right.
But
like if you match, the only edge that I would give Kansas City is the quarterback.
Yeah, but their defense is pretty good too.
Their defense is good, but pound for pound, I take ours. Who's their?
They got Chris Jones. They've got George Karlaftis. They've got that 32 Nick Bolton, I think, or something like that. Linebacker's good. They've got Trent McDuffie. They've got another good corner. I think they still have Sorensen.
No.
Or no.
I think
they have a safety, though.
They got the guy we used to have went back there. Johnson. Was it Johnson?
You're talking about
the safety.
Number 1?
Yeah. John Johnson or whatever the hell his name.
Oh, yeah. He sucked for us.
I don't know, man. Our line's better. Our line's better than theirs. I think our receivers are better than theirs.
I don't know.
I do.
They've got they got Worthy now. They've got Rashid Rice.
He's not going to be playing. He's out.
Yeah, for like 6 weeks.
6 weeks.
Yeah, they got young guys who they can play in that time period.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is most of the receivers that they have on their team aren't guys that are like
established,
going to be number ones anywhere else. Comparable to our receivers, yeah, they're better, but not much. Like I'd take Judy over anybody they got.
Yeah, but Judy is a 1, but after that, Tillman, like if he's on another roster, we don't.
You
really
wait. You wait and see what he does.
He should be a beast.
I'm telling. You cannot. Okay, this is my thing. You can't judge anything of our offense from last year. That offense was ass. We played with a broke down piece of crap quarterback for however long Deshaun played, and then we had DTR playing. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Like, you can't judge anything off of that team. Go back and watch when Flacco was quarterback and what that offense looked like. I mean, you swap Amari Cooper for Jerry Jeudy, a younger, faster Amari Cooper. You got Njoku, a better backup tight end than Harrison Bryant, for crying out loud.
Yep.
You got freaking Tillman, who's huge. You got freaking Isaiah Bond, who's supposed to be fast.
Jamari Thrash is
your Jarvis. I mean, dude, I seriously, if you break it down, and I literally don't remember nothing about last year.
Running back, like if you think about it, we didn't have Chubb really at all.
No, not at all.
And so our running back room's probably improved from last year.
Yeah, for sure.
Samson and
for sure.
Place.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
if you take Patrick Mahomes off of Kansas City, if you swap the quarterbacks, who are you taking?
Browns.
Exactly.
No, I think that like if you gave the Browns 15th overall quarterback play in the NFL, I think that we could be scary. If you give them 25th overall, I think we could suck. I think it's
we've been playing for the last year with the last quarterback.
Yeah. But I think it's going to take more than the 25th. Like, I think our defense is great. It's going to keep us in a ton of games maybe that we shouldn't be in. And then I think our offense could, if it plays to what it should, I mean, we could have a great team. If I think about how an NFL season goes and how injuries can play a factor, storylines can play a factor, if people are getting scared for their jobs, like, I try to think about it.
Well, I don't think anybody in Cleveland's scared for their job. I mean, I think this was the best draft Andrew Berry's had.
Oh, yeah. But do you think if we, say, are in the top 5 again, that Berry's not like, oh, shit, this could be bad?
In the top 5?
Yeah, like if we draft him in the top 5?
No. Because I seriously don't. I think Jimmy Haslam has basically said we need to see what the young guys can do. So in Jimmy Haslam's mind, this is a washed year.
Jimmy Haslam loves Arch Manning, too. Like, a lot.
Well, it doesn't matter. He's not coming out next year.
I think he will.
I don't think he will. After that Buckeyes game, I don't think he's ready.
That's the shitty.
He needs a couple years.
I think he got screwed by the schedule maker in that. Playing against Ohio State as your first start in the horseshoe with as loud as it was, going against Super Bowl winning defensive coordinator 3 times. Like, dude.
Well, what's he thinking? What do you think's going to happen when he goes to the NFL?
No, I know, but I saw a meme that said, it had Matt Patricia looking at Arch Manning. He's like, I played against the real Mannings. This is nothing. It's like, dude, what are you going to do against that? Like, Matt Patricia's a, math PhD guy.
No, he's a rock.
He's got some crazy degree.
Yeah, he's a...
Aeronautics.
Got a master's degree in aeronautics or some shit.
But I think, as all young quarterbacks do, like even Stroud, when he first started, they're all going to start slow. But as they play some of these fluff games early in the season and get into the start of conference play, you're going to start seeing some.
I'm sure. Pop. I think he's going to be fine.
Like, you remember Stroud? I was like, man, this dude fucking sucks. And by the end of the year, I'm like, holy shit.
No, I don't remember that at all.
Oh, I was living in South Carolina.
I remember seeing him play and be like, I just don't know about this kid.
But Fields wasn't like that, I don't think. That's the thing, is I was seeing Fields, and then you go to, and Dwayne Haskins was a baller right out the gate. So you had 2 great quarterbacks, and then you see him start slow. And you're like, oh, okay. And then maybe week 8 from there, he was just all go.
He was good the whole year. His last year, he was good the whole year. He was
talking the first year he started.
Yeah.
The first year he started.
Oh, yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. These young quarterbacks usually start slow, even when they're playing against fluff games like Grambling State. They can kind of start slow. I think next week Saban's going to go off, but when you're going against like Marshall, these guys, you're kind of getting your foot wet. You're going to have some good yardage and like good numbers, and then you're going to get in a conference play. You're going to struggle for a second. Then in the latter half of the year, if you're a guy, that's when you pop off.
I don't know.
But
I don't know. I just don't.
I don't want to be in a position where we have to be picking a quarterback. But long-term franchise-wise, that might not be a bad thing.
Well, so like last year, so who would be the top?
I'm gonna try to do this without hitting it. Last time I looked something up, it freaking bonked this. And
who would be the last? Last year, the quarterbacks that are playing this year.
The draft class?
Yeah, the draft class. Nobody even talked about any of these guys.
Cam Ward.
No, I mean like Nussbaum and
Newsomeyer, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Walter Whipple.
Like, there's no way.
No, this season, especially with how the NIL is and the expanded playoffs, there's no really good way to mock draft right now, early. Who's going to be where? Like, everybody's in love with Arch Manning, but there's a world where he's not.
They're not now.
Yeah, they will be here in like 2 weeks. I promise you. Because Ohio State, I think, is going to repeat again. So in hindsight, when people see what we do, what is this? They have like 5 draft picks?
I don't know what you're looking at.
Oh. They're going. I'm trying to look at a mock draft for 2026, but it's showing me all 2025 stuff.
Right there.
We'll just do this. This is a ESPN one. So they have us drafting first, and they've got Arch Manning going to us, which, like you said, he may not come out. Then this is the other quarterback I was talking about.
People have been talking about this guy.
He reminds me a lot of Cam Ward. Cade Klubnik. He sucks. He does. Caleb Downs going 5. That's
cool.
Cool.
I'd take him.
Oh, dude, I would take. If we didn't, hopefully we're not drafting for neither. If we're not, could you imagine him right next to Grant Delpit? Actually, I think they play a similar position, but I think that you could make him a free safety. But I think that's like Cade Klubnik. I thought there was another high-end quarterback, Sam Levitt. I think there's still Nussmeyer. Drew Aller. I think
I don't want that guy.
He sucks.
No.
It's funny they have him going to Indy because I think he's very similar to Daniel Jones.
He looks like a dick.
Yeah, he does. Even when he's playing. Nussmeyer, they have going to Pittsburgh. I could see him being.
Is that the LSU
guy?
Now I would take him.
Mm-hmm.
Him or that Sellers kid, because I don't think what's his name's coming out.
Arch.
Now that Lenora Sellers, is that his name?
Yeah.
I was listening to the radio today, and they were talking about he's like a bigger Lamar.
Yeah,
but more accurate.
He's got some speed. Who did I just compare him to?
I don't think you did.
I thought I did.
No, you compared the Penn State guy.
Yeah, Sellers. It's kind of funny that they have him going to the Jets because he does remind me a bit of Fields too. I would like to see Fields be good somewhere. I just wish he wouldn't have gone to the Jets.
I think he would be in the right system.
I don't even think it has to be the right system. I think if you just give him with a coach, I think if you get him in an organization that has some structure, like obviously he was with Pittsburgh, who has great structure. But I think he
did go 5-1.
Yeah, I think he was there to lose. Like I think people didn't expect him to be the long-term solution there. But if you put him in a good system that just needs a quarterback that has everything else, he would be a baller. Like play MVP level. Or be I think he'd be just as good as CJ Stroud if he played for Houston.
Yeah.
Maybe not, but pretty close. But yeah, I mean, if the Browns are looking to draft a quarterback this year, there are plenty of options. Hopefully, we're not that bad that we have to. But I mean, if Nussmeyer is going that late, that's pretty good.
He won't go that late.
I don't think so either.
People will be wanting quarterbacks. They'll trade
that's
up.
Another guy I'd love to get to.
Caleb Banks.
Yeah. This draft is going to be awesome. That's the other thing too that kind of sucked is this year we had the high draft pick, and I feel like it was top end heavy, and then after you get out of the top 6 or 7, there's not that. Well, there's still good players, but you're not talking like Pro Bowl, All Pro guys.
Right.
This one, however, looks very deep. So I'm curious to see how that goes.
We'll see.
But all right, so we're closing on an hour and 40 minutes. I think what we should do to wrap up the rest of the podcast is go through the first week's game slate, just a couple of them.
Oh, okay.
And kind of talk about them. Maybe throw a pick out if you'd like. So,
Eagles.
Tomorrow night's game, we're drafting this. Yeah. We're
You want me to pull up spreads?
Or you can, yeah.
You want to go against the spread?
Well, do you want to try to do that this year? I know you were kind of iffy about doing that on the podcast.
No, not really. Because I'm not good at it, so.
Me neither.
I mean, we could just do it for fun, but pick 3 games and go against the spread or something.
Yeah. So we're recording this Wednesday. Tomorrow night is the Cowboys-Eagles game on Thursday night.
So the Eagles are favored by 8.5. I think
that's a lot of points.
I don't think it's enough.
For a rivalry game.
I don't think it's enough.
Yeah, I could see the Eagles win like 42-21 in that game. But I could also see it being like 27-24. First night, prime time. Neither of these teams shy away from that.
Yeah, it's a Thursday game. I never bet Thursday games.
Yeah, and
you don't know what's going to happen.
I mean, I'm curious. I'm so curious to see how the Cowboys' defense is without Micah, because he was definitely the
motor.
The motor there. That's a perfect way to describe it. But I think the Eagles will roll there.
Yeah, me too.
But you know what? I think I would probably take the Cowboys for the spread. I think it's gonna be close.
I don't think it's gonna be. I don't think that's enough points. I think that's the biggest one of the week.
And it's at the Eagles, I believe.
Yeah. Yeah. So you get a 3-point bump for being at home. So they're saying they're only
11.5, right?
No.
Well, the Eagles would get the 3 points. So 11.
No, it's minus 8.5.
Yeah.
No, so they're actually minus 5.5, and then you add the 3-point home field.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So they're saying the Eagles are only 5.5 points better than the Cowboys. Bullshit.
I don't agree with that. There's a lot of people thinking that the Cowboys were going to make the Super Bowl run this year with Micah.
No. I mean, they have good offense, but even last year with Micah, their defense wasn't great.
And then we got, I think that game's, no matter what you think the spread's going to be, the Eagles are going to win that game.
Yeah.
I would put all my money into that.
Yeah.
Then you got Chargers, Chiefs Friday night.
And the Chiefs are favored by 3.
I feel like this is it's in Brazil.
What?
Yeah, that's why I didn't recognize the name of the...
So what time does the game actually start then?
So they're 6 hours ahead of us. But we...
our time.
No way. I'm pretty sure they're 6 hours ahead of us.
It's an 8:01 start.
Prime time.
It's 8 o'clock start.
So it's like AM there. It can't be that. I don't know how far.
In Brazil?
Yeah, I thought they were.
No, they should be whatever, I want to say what, New Mexico would be. They'd be straight south of that.
I thought that
they couldn't be any more than California.
Further in the Atlantic from us.
Well, then they'd be ahead of us.
Brazil time. Is that in Rio or is it in Sao Paulo?
Beats the hell out of me.
It's 10:41 p.m. there. They're only an hour.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Brazil's basically straight south of us.
Okay. So it's like 9 o'clock their time.
Wait, is it 9:40 here?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, we've been on this for an hour and 45 minutes.
Okay, so let's get through this quick. So Chiefs Chargers.
Yep.
Chiefs favored by 3.
Is it in there? Oh no, we just said it's in Brazil.
It's in Brazil.
Dude, that's one you just don't bet.
Yeah, I'm not betting. I wouldn't bet that game. So the other interesting one to me is Steelers Jets. Steelers favored in New York by 2.5.
I like the Steelers.
I like the Jets.
See, I think that the Jets
defense is pretty freaking good, man.
It is good, but the reason I think the Jets could be sneaky good. I think a lot of people have. I was watching a lot of like people's go through this teams and be like 2 to 5 wins, 6 to 9 wins. Everyone puts them at 2 to 5 wins. I could see them winning 8 to 9 games.
The Jets?
They have a great receiver core, great running backs, decent line. I have faith in Justin Fields. They got a great defense. If you have faith in Justin Fields, I think the only thing that holds him back is their O-line and their coach.
Well,
and Aaron Glenn's supposed to be decent. So,
yeah.
That being said, I think they start slow and Pittsburgh wins.
So the Bengals are favored against the Browns by 5.5.
I don't care. I think we'll win.
I think, yeah, I'm going to take the points on that and probably parlay that with the money line.
It's good.
Colts, Dolphins, Bucks, Falcons. That's an interesting game.
Falcons is the other one.
That's an interesting game.
I love both of these teams.
Bucks are favored by 1.5 in Atlanta.
So it's really 4.5.
Yeah,
I like the Bucks. The Falcons are really good. I think they're going to be really good. They got Bijan, they got Drake London, Kyle Pitts. I think who'd they draft?
I don't know.
I can't remember. But they got a young, good team. Dan Quinn's a good coach, and I could see them ascend this year. I like Michael Penix, but I think the Buccaneers are going to be really good in the NFC this year.
We'll see. I think I'd take Atlanta on that one. Oh, crap. The other game I like is Detroit and Green Bay.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a 4 o'clock.
I would hate to bet that one.
That's a 4:26 start. Green Bay's getting 2.5 at home.
Week 1, I hate picking in general, but they also just have a ton of rivalry matchups that make it hard. I think I would go with the Lions in this. A lot of people have the Lions having a down year this year.
I don't know how they can.
I don't know. But I like the Lions against the Packers. I think the Packers, when they get Micah Parsons up and rolling, are going to be scary. And it's in Lambeau too.
Yeah,
that's gonna be an awesome game. Also, I like the.
I think it's gonna be a blowout. I think the Lions are gonna steamroll.
I could see that. I like the Giants Commanders game. I think that could be a fun one. I don't like. I'm curious to see how Russ does there. I don't like it, but their defense is good, and the Commanders are really good.
I can't believe they got the Vikings Bears Monday night.
I would have thought they would have flipped.
Yeah.
I think they would have gone there and then there.
Yeah, I'd have put the Lions Packers at the 8 o'clock and then Ravens Bills in the Monday night slot.
Yep.
That's how I'd have done it.
Yeah. Are the Bears, do they have a new stadium yet?
I don't think so.
Okay. That would be the only reason why I think they would unveil the new stadium. I know
they might. I don't know.
I know they're building one in Arlington.
Ravens, Bills. Ravens are favored by 1.5 in Buffalo.
I think that's a tough spread there.
It's a pick'em game.
Yeah, it really is. I mean,
well, no,
you would have the Ravens getting 4.5 basically.
Right.
But I mean,
over/under's 50.5.
I think 4.5 is way too much. I would have the Bills being at home. I would have them as like a 1.5 favorite. Probably. Like, I think the Ravens might be better, but the Bills at home I would probably take.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the Bills are just as good as the Ravens.
If the Ravens are given that many points, though, and I was betting I'd take the Bills.
That's the only games I'm really interested in.
Yeah. I mean, you got
There's a lot of games.
Yeah, there's a lot of good games, a lot of in-conference rivalries, and there's a lot of, like, old players
drama
going. Yeah, a lot of drama. That Steelers-Jets game should be a lot of fun.
Patriots-Raiders might actually be a fun game to watch.
I think that's going to be, like, a game
Vrabel against Pete Carroll.
Yeah, I think that would be a fun one. That's not one where people are like, man, I think the Patriots are going to have a great season or the Raiders are going to have a good season, but they're matched up really well.
Right.
They're both going to want to run the shit out of the ball.
All right, man. Let's shut her down.
All right. So that's been this week's episode of Chilling with the Dogs. We'll be back next week talking about who we play next week, the Ravens.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So we play the Ravens.
We're at the Ravens.
We'll be
week.
talking about that. I'm going to go ahead and get this uploaded here and out to you guys Thursday morning. But we'll catch you guys next time.
Later.
Thank you for listening to the Chillin' with the Dogs podcast. Our episodes drop Friday mornings. You can catch them on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, and a lot more podcasting apps to come. You can also find it on my YouTube page at Justice Garber on YouTube. And if you'd like to support the channel, you could always watch some more videos. I make all different kinds of content. And then you can also like, comment, subscribe, follow my social medias at Justice Garber. But we really appreciate you guys checking it out, and we can't wait to get more for you next week.